All right, so some of the instructions for this was to change from editing to suggesting. Now, in case you don't know how to do that, I want to make sure that I was able to give you a demonstration if you missed class so that you would know how to do it. Now, what you're looking for is one of these things up here to change it to suggesting. You're looking for, if it doesn't show it, it's this little pencil where it says right now we're in editing mode. That's how you normally type. In fact, when you answer, if you read this and then you answer this question for task 2, explain why figurative language is important in writing, this is where you would answer it, creating images in people's minds to give a better idea of what the story is about. That answer you would do in editing because you're supposed to be typing it, right? So the thing is that for this assignment, when we start revising this paper, the mole, I want you to change that from editing to suggesting. You notice there's 3. Viewing means you can't do anything, you just read it, right? Suggesting means you are going to suggest to somebody that they make these changes. And when you click on that, it helps you in understanding how to do it. So for example, if I said, once upon a time, there was a girl named Elodia that fell deeply in love. Okay, this is not a good sentence. I need to put a period in there. So I put a period. Now what ends up happening is that period's not actually there. It's a suggestion off to the side that you add a period. And as you go through the paper, you're going to be putting things in like, okay, we need to put a paragraph here. So I'm going to hit tab. It doesn't actually change it. It says format, indent first line. It's suggesting that the person do this. And so by doing that, you're going to go through and revise this paper. And by doing that, you're going to show me the things that you revised because you're just going to suggest them. You're not actually going to change them. Okay. And so you put everything like, oh, there's a change in paragraph here. I'm going to hit enter because somebody new was talking. The quotation marks are messed up. I'm going to move those. So I need to put that after, make sure it's after the punctuation, but put it where it needs to go. And then that's how you're doing it. And it shows, oh, we're adding them, we're deleting them because that's the suggestion to put it in the right spot. All right. And then you go through the paper and you revise it. If you haven't answered task 2, you're going to need to switch it back to editing because that means I'm making changes on the paper, not just suggesting them. Okay. And then that's what you're going to need to change for this assignment is change it from editing